Courtney Littleton into the game for South Carolina. Cardoso finds Grissett. Grissett lays it in. Still time for Louisville if they hurry. Here comes Robinson.
Season under Dawn Staley. They have 6 XCC regular season titles. They won that title this season. They were upset by Kentucky in the SEC tournament championship game as Lele Grissett with a reverse layup.
And I coached the Orlando Miracle. Doc Rivers was coaching the Orlando Magic, and he said, you know, everybody's going to get minutes. What you do with them, that's up to you.
Yep. Areus Hutton. Lele Grissett. Conference record. Last year in that conference tournament championship game, they lost to North Carolina A&T, and they did not forget that feeling of what it was like to not make the tournament.
Miami Hurricanes, and the versatility of which they were able to score. Transition, in the paint, from the 3.
Lele Grissett, the rebound, the putback. That's happening.
That's why early on everybody was looking at the standings. Like, you can't really look at the standing because you don't get to the opportunity to see how these players will impact. And Lele Grissett gets in the middle.
She extended the ball to get it up and over the outstretched arms of Austin to get the 2.
Tough shot for Monk. Rebound Boston to Henderson to Grissett, and that is beautiful. Fast break basketball. Had eroded with age, but I could not be more wrong about that. You are still on top of it with the hands there.
Well, you can't talk about the great Dawn Staley and then have a turnover on the catch.
That's true. That is Grissett.
And allow South Carolina to milk the clock.
Grissett on the drive, found the opening for 2.
I mean, that's a smart play between those 2 players for South Carolina.
Lele Grissett right under the basket.
Have so much talent, and it was Destiny Henderson's mother that spoke up and said, yep, and you just have to stay with the process. And the players have bought in, and when you hear
allow distractions, I stayed the course. I listened to Dawn Staley. I did what she asked me. I knew that my time would come. I just had to be patient. Boy, has that paid off for Dawn Staley and Destiny Henderson.
Now there's a great bucket by Lele. Drama. You know the committee would love that.
Dun, dun, dun.
Lele Grissett underneath the basket for Carolina.
LSU.
That's coming up on Sunday. Here's Hall. Lele Grissett for 2. Done a great job taking care of the basketball for Auburn. Came into the game with 42 assists and just 17 turnovers. There's Lele Grissett with a move.
A little bit of everything. Little pick, little roll, and a bucket.
What a nice pass by Rivers. Good cut to the bucket by Lele Grissett. Draft in April as Walker just took a shot. A high screen, and she's shaken up. As the persistence from Grissett pays off, Walker's still 14th rebound. Sanaya Rivers into the game for South Carolina, working with some haste on this set, and it pays off with Grissett.
How about how well Lele Grissett?
Saxton finds Grissett. Grissett beats the buzzer.
Every year.
3 won't go, but grabbed underneath and put back by Lele Grissett.
Finals in the playoffs this year, but you've got a new head coach in Becky Hammond. What are you, first of all, I guess you're a free agent. Are you coming back? And are you excited about your new head coach? See what I did there?
Hey, Ollie's trying to get the team. Oh, but no, I remember.
Grissett driving, a lot of contact, but no whistle, and she scores the first basket of the game. How about Boston bringing it up the court?
Oh, yeah, my big girl, she can bring that ball up.
She can do everything.
Just about everything.
Lele Grissett knocks down the 3. That's her first 3.
She wants to value each possession, and they said they really need to make shots.
Grissett driving hard again. contact, no call, and she scores.
Grissett, great job as they've been doubling and triple teaming Boston.
Grissett gets some oohs and ahs from the crowd with that crossover. She's got 9 points. Who scores at the rim. 3 points now for Sasha Washington.
Yeah, that's a great slip and just a great read by Bella Chance. And
so that South Carolina has to work for this win. Grissett continues her assault on the basket.
How it impacted them, and they all said it was incredible and it was inspiring. They also talked about how special it was to see Coach Staley give her energy to her sister and to the team.
She picked up a foul in that first quarter, and Brenda Fries brought her over to the bench to protect her. Lele Grissett, her second bucket.
Ball here. Henderson spun away from contact. Zips inside, can't finish it. Another offensive rebound for South Carolina. Bree Hall, no one guards her. Lays it up short, guess what? More offensive boarding. Grissett, no. And finally, Connecticut comes up with it.
2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lele Grissett shot, out. Too high off the window for Lauren Jensen. Ami here to the block. Grissett can't finish the putback.
I would expect for her to receive a high ball screen and then go make it happen.
Bree Hall in the corner. Bree Beal pulls up for the mid-range game. Foul on the floor. And it's on Alyssa Usby of the Tar Heels. Her first.
Inside.
Usby was there ready to meet her. And the two putbacks won't go.
And I coached the Orlando Miracle. Doc Rivers was coaching the Orlando Magic, and he said, you know, everybody's going to get minutes. What you do with them, that's up to you.
Yep. Yeah.
Of the Miami Hurricanes, and the versatility of which they were able to score. Transition, in the paint, from the three.
Lele Grissett, the rebound, the putback. Kaya Creek shot rattles out. It took almost 8 minutes for Howard to score, and they haven't scored since.
Rivers challenged by go for it, but Grissett was there on the follow-up, and she'll go to the free throw line.
The great play, offensive play to the basket. And
about that, you are still on top of it with the hands there.
Well, you can't talk about the great Dawn Staley and then have a turnover on the catch.
That's true. That is Grissett fighting inside for 2 more.
And Eric, you look at the conference as a whole, SEC women sitting on top, ranked #1 in the country. We have Auburn, that is one of the top picks to win a national championship. I mean, what does that say about the SEC?
What? Get the three. Inside to Burrell. Lele Grissett with the rebound. Rebounding has gone South Carolina's way. They are out-rebound. Alexis Dye. Another missed layup, but a steal by Miles. Walker.
Moment. Henderson. No, that's Lele Grissett. Trying to follow Boston, kept it alive. Henderson back to Saxton. Can't hit the mid-range, and there's Lele Grissett. The offensive rebounds continue to pile up, but Wiggins with the clean block for Auburn. Fire.
So I'm going to give a synopsis of the depth of South Carolina. 36 paint points with 8 blocks without your...
Difficult to score on. They have forced more turnovers here in the first quarter than allowed baskets, only 4 of them. Coming up, Reagan Richardson coming off a career-high 17 points in 17 minutes against LSU.
Maybe Andy Landers can answer that.
Not a whole lot of room, is there?
No, there's not a lot of room, but I've sized up a size 22 over there in the corner before. On the women's side, I don't know, a size 12 would be a big foot.
Do you see a lot of people stepping up?
So Georgia has done a better job defensively.
Outscoring them here in the third. Buzzer beater comes.
Rebecca, the draft in April is Walker just took a shot, a high screen, and she's shaken up as the persistence from Grissett pays off. Walker's head in her hands right now on the Kentucky bench. Howard able to get it over to Edwards. 3 won't go for Walker.
Nia Russell did a really nice job defensively, and then every year.
3 won't go, but grabbed underneath and put back by Lele Grissett.
Mentioned that Grissett had 9 points. She actually has 7 points, and the quick double team on Boston. Grissett there to get the rebound.
Danny, they're not going to make it easy at all for Boston.
5 on the shot clock. Bree Beal from the corner. Grissett with another offensive board in this possession, but she has it stripped away. And he packing that lane tight. 5 on the shot clock. Boston another 3, no. And another rebound for Grissett. That's her. Grissett had those 7 points in the first quarter, gets her own miss, can't score it. And ripping it away is Alexander, and they're ripping it away. And the second free throw made by Grissett. Washington on the bench. Boy, what a story she is. We're going to talk about that.
There's Sexton with the block. Grissett fights off Langerman, who gets called for the foul.
That is the second block for Victoria.
Step back threes. Wolfenbarger will try for 3. No. Daniels, Grissett saved it to Beal. Good hustle play by Lele Grissett. They actually got it to a 4-point game. Wolfenbarger can't get it. Good fight still by the Razorbacks. Go for it. Goes down for it.
There's 𝘀𝗲𝗄𝗆 with the pull-up. A&M had hit 4 straight shots. Now they've missed 2 in a row.
Peck, you talked about Boston being in tip-top. Since then, she's dropped 23 pounds, 8% of her body fat, and you talked about being quick on her feet. She's increased her vertical by 6 inches since that game, and it is now in the top.
Yeah, it is ingrained in their DNA, defense and rebounding for South Carolina and Tennessee. And if you haven't seen Tennessee, make sure you stick with us here on the SEC Network after we're done in Columbia.
Not having Paige Beckers back, but you're going to have Avina Westbrook, Kristen Williams, Olivia Nelson-Adota. UConn is a team that is going to try to battle defensive.
Out of bounds off of Texas A&M. It will stay with.
This is kind of a late start.
Henderson for the lead. No. Grissett's put back won't go. All even at 18 through 1.
This has been a fun.
Jerry decides not to take the deep shot. Pointer with the leaner, can't get it to go.
Custer's had position on the inside. I think Pointer might have wanted to get another dribble closer. Still with 2:10 to go in the third quarter. So probably pacing to get at or just above their season average.
Pointer loops it up, can't get it to go off the window, and a foul is called.
Shot clock resetting to 20 after a miss. Littleton just hit one from out there. And another offensive board. Lele Grissett, who is playing just her second game. Long three by Taylor. Celeste Taylor has yet to score.
And I believe that's her second field goal attempt. So
Carolina about Tracy and her fight and how it impacted them, and they all said it was incredible and it was inspiring. They also talked about how special it was to see Coach 𝗀𝗲𝗱𝘆 give her energy through her. I mean that Dawn and Tracy are actually the exact same person.
Okay, we have a third party's opinion. Into the hands of Chloe Bibby. Angel Reese all the way down the floor. Kind of a weird shot going up.
I told you, unorthodox.
Well, yeah.
That's it.
10 seconds on the shot clock. Bree Beal. Lele Grissett went up for the rebound and drew the foul. She'll go to
see if she comes back in, guys.
And watching Mugginson play, she brings such toughness to the court. I can only imagine it'll take more than a turned ankle to keep her out of this ball game. Not in the CLA.
That's Colonial Life Arena if you're not in the know.
Thank you.
Yep.
Turnovers, looking to add to it, but there's LaShonda Monk from out of nowhere to get the block and to hold on to it. And then Zaya Cook answers right back.
Broughton on the inbound. Manu tried to get it right back to her, and Grissett comes up with it. Loose today. Baseball pass to Lele Grissett. Stolen by Ricards. Broughton not expecting it, so South Carolina gets it right back.
She's a coach's kid, so she understands the game so well, all right? Here's what I'm watching. A couple of times she's over-penetrated. She got too deep. She got stuck on the bench.
Mihir shot out. Usby moving. Stopped by Lele Grissett.
After that, South Carolina will be going to the free throw line.
3 seconds, they're running out of time. Littlefield lets it fly, and it was tipped by Lele Grissett. Area Vets, air ball.
Player today.
Mihir couldn't get it. There's Langerman who comes away with the rebound, and Arkansas on the run. It's Langerman and Barnum, and Langerman takes it at Grissett, and another block shot for South Carolina.
In the first quarter for Ole Miss here today. Baker spinning as it knocked away, and then it's knocked out of bounds. 3 to shoot here for Ole Miss.
So I was happy to be the person that got her on it.
Wow, how about that? The best part of it was Aaliyah blessing herself before Holly took off on a jet ski.
That's like us when Holly drives us somewhere.
That's right.
Shot clock. Back to 𝘀𝗲𝗄𝗆, top of the key. Johnson underneath for the rebound. In free throws made this season. Zaya Cook just ran right into Mimi Collins.